Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Educator Collins Snap channel. How you doing? So today I want to talk about the new season. It's coming out in just a couple of hours, and in honor of that, I wanted to give you guys 5 tips to prepare you for the start of a new season. Let's begin. So, first things first, I want to talk about the new news that came out today. So, with the start of the new season, they are testing rewarding 5x more bonus cubes every time you've reached a new rank. So, that's kind of a big deal in terms of how fast you're going to climb. It's not really going to change the matchmaking or anything of that nature, which is basically what I was focused on, but it does matter in that, let's say, you're climbing to 90 or so. Once you hit 90, you're going to start at 95. So you're going to start right here, and then it's only going to take you 50 more cubes to hit to 100. So if you start like 60, right, you get to 70, you're going to you jump all the way to 75, and then you'll just go to 75 to 80, you'll jump all the way to 85. So you go to 85 to 90, you'll jump all the way to 95. So it's basically cutting the climb in half for all players, essentially. And that's a pretty big deal for people that really want to hit infinite or just any rank. It's going to make it significantly easier because the trek is half as long. So that's pretty cool. You definitely want to take advantage of that. So my advice there is to play early. So essentially, the reason why we're going to be playing early is because the meta won't be solved. People won't know exactly what to build. People won't have their game plans down. You're not going to get the same decks every time, especially after a new patch and things like that. That's where all the chaos is. And if you stay strong, stay consistent with your deck list, you can really get tons of advantage there. So best time to really play is early on when there's chaos, when people are playtesting the new series season card, things like that. That's definitely a good habit to do if you really want to climb as fast as possible. Now, speaking of the new card, Nimrod, the new series pass card, I definitely have some advice for that. My advice is don't play Nimrod at the beginning. So basically, at the start of a new series, a lot of people are going to get Nimrod and they're going to play test it, and people are going to be fighting it, getting used to that. I would say don't be the playtester, be the counter player. Be the one that's playing the cards or the decks that counter Nimrod, because you're going to get easy matches anytime you fight someone playing this. So my advice is play cards that counter Nimrod, play decks that counter Nimrod. Don't be the one playing it, be the one countering it. So we've kind of talked about this in the Nimrod first impressions, but this is essentially a destroy card. When this is destroyed, add a copy of each location. So if you can add cards to your deck that prevent destroy or make destroy harder, you're going to do a lot better anytime you get this matchup. So that's including armor, that's including Cosmo, because they're going to want to Zola this, they're going to want to Carnage, Taskmaster, Carnage, destroy effects. They're going to want to play cards that Cosmo can shut down, and then Arrow as well can do work. If they want a Zola, you can move the Arrow. I mean, a lot of people are already running Arrow, but essentially, don't be the one playing Nimrod. Be the one countering Nimrod. Be that person. This is just if you want to climb as fast as possible. After like a couple of days, after a week or whatever, then it's gonna die down. People will be the decks will be created, and people won't see it as much. Then you can really start experimenting. But if you're just wanting to climb as fast as possible, I know I'm not fun. I'm telling you not to play the new card. I know, but that's an advice you can use. You don't have to follow everything. It's just something I think will most likely be better for you, unless this card is broken, which my assumption is it's not. So that's why I'm saying that. My next tip for you guys is to try to get the series pass and the gold through the official Marvel Snap website. So they have a post here on their Discord where you can visit the official website. You need your account ID, but you can make purchases to your account directly on this website. So you're not going to get that premium price that you'll usually get through the other sources, because they don't have to pay, Apple or whatever, Steam or whatever, that premium. So usually, so how you do it, you go to your website here, right? You got the left side. There's a download button and then the top off button. This is the button you're going to click. It's going to lead you to this page. And this is where you can really enter your payment and then select the item. Usually you can get season passes as well as gold. So you want to see if maybe you can get your purchases cheaper through this method. If you can, well, maybe you can save a couple dollars from your purchases. So that's another tip. If you don't know about it, now you know. My next tip is to figure out what bundles you want for the month and try to plan and prepare so that you can get the bundles that you want. So you have a set number of gold, and some of the bundles get data mined, so you can figure out if these bundles are going to cost gold or real money ahead of time. And if they do cost gold, you can start saving up, making sure you're not spending your gold refreshing missions or buying variants, and just making sure that you get the bundles that you want. So another thing to help with that is, if you're not buying the season pass, you're just getting the free rewards, count the free gold you're getting, count the free credits you're getting, see if that is going to matter in whether you can get the bundles or not. So there will be some gold for free, there will be some credits for free. See if that is going to help you get the bundles that you want. I do have a bundle analysis for this month where you can kind of see which bundles are good, which bundles are bad. Short tip is the token for gold bundles are usually pretty good, and everything else I wouldn't say is super relevant. But if you can save around 4,000 gold, you can get all those gold for token bundles, and that's pretty good. But just make sure that you are aware of what you want to get from the bundles, and then start saving for that. Make sure you're counting, okay, if I get all of this, I'll have enough. You don't want to miss a bundle that you want, and that'd be pretty sad. And things get data mined, so you'll be able to know ahead of time whether you can afford this an upcoming bundle or not. My fifth and last tip, it is perfectly fine to stick to what you know and let others play test the meta for you. So usually start of a new season, you're like, okay, time to switch up my deck. Well, no, why do we have to switch up our deck? There's nothing really telling us, hey, you have to switch up your deck. Usually that only really matters in a patch change, but if a season passes and your deck is still good, your deck is still comfortable, no need to switch it up. Play what you know. You're going to have an advantage over the people trying new decks, trying the new series cards, and you're just going to be comfortable, and that being comfortable is going to lead to better situations. You're not going to get flustered if they do a play. You will be able to react accordingly. So don't think that a new season changes, you have to change things. You can definitely just stick to your tried and true decks, the couple of decks that you know and know how to play well, and just use that to climb faster than the peers that are experimenting and trying new things and maybe going through those growing pains. So overall, those are my 5 tips to prepare you for the start of the new season. Hope you guys do well. Hope you guys have some fun with it. And I'll see you guys all on the other side. Take care.